Jainism, traditionally known as Jain Dharma, is an ancient Indian religion. Followers of Jainism are called Jains, and Jainism is one of the oldest religions in the entire world. Even though it may not be the biggest religion in the world, it still has millions of followers, with 6 million alone just in India. Hello everyone, my name is Leroy Kenton and thanks for joining me in another episode of FTD Facts. Now here on this channel we love to explore the different countries and cultures. On this channel we've done videos on religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, we've done Sikhism and Islam. So it's going to be very interesting to take a look at Jainism, and a lot of you have requested for us to do this video, so here it is. Jains believe that not only human beings but all living things, from plants to animals to even bacteria, all have souls, and anyone with a soul has the potential to attain nirvana. So yeah, even, I don't know, microorganisms can attain enlightenment. Like that's, I've never heard of that before, but okay. All right, well, taking a look at the Jain Doctrine, right? So the Jain Doctrine suggests that Jainism as a religion has always existed and will always exist. They don't believe in the existence of a creator or God, and Jains don't worship a deity in particular. However, one of the main things in their religion is their high regard for becoming freed souls after attaining nirvana. Now, believe it or not, the Jains that live in Belgium, they're a very rich community. Research indicates that they are the ones who control around 60% of the diamond trades in the world. Most Jains that live in Belgium come from Palapur, which is a city in Gujarat. Inside of the religion of Jainism, they believe that there are multiple universes. We live in Bharat Kshetra, which is one of the 3 universes. It's possible for us to be reborn in any other universes. So if some of you believe in the multi-universe theory, maybe this is just one universe, I'd love to hear your thoughts about that as well. Or does the universe just mean every single thing and you believe that there's just one universe? Also leads me to ask the question, what qualifies as a universe if universe means every single thing that exists? So if there's multiple universes, wouldn't they just exist with each other? I don't know, guys. I can't really wrap my mind around this one, but yeah, let's continue with more information about Jainism. It's very fascinating stuff, isn't it? Next thing I want to look at is the word Jain. So what does the word even mean? You see, the word Jain comes from the word Jinas, which means a spiritual conqueror who has reached perfection and liberation. Of course, that's like the best name to ever have for a religion, because like, the purpose of religion is to live a better life and live a more fulfilling, prosperous, and peaceful and powerful life. Okay guys, so listen to this. So one of the main influences in Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy as Satyagraha, which is a form of nonviolent resistance, was Srimad Rajchandra. So who was he? Well, he was a Jain and a mystic poet who wrote one of the very important recent Jain religious texts called the Atma Siddhi. Many members of the Jain religion have been accused of going to excessive lengths to avoid harming living beings. Like very extreme stuff. So check this out. They go barefoot everywhere and carry a miniature broom, gently sweeping the floor before they walk on it to avoid killing any insects. But why do they do this? Well, this is because Jains believe that harm caused by carelessness is just as bad as harm caused on purpose. Many also wear pieces of cloth over their mouth so that their breath doesn't hurt any organism in the air. A lot of people think that this is completely extreme, but I mean, taking precautions to not kill anything, not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that a lot of the microorganisms and small little critters on the ground, you can't even really see them. But at least Jains are taking precaution to ensure that life continues to thrive on all levels. Alright, so many Jains also don't eat root vegetables like potatoes and onions. This is because microorganisms in the soil, which may or may not be visible to the naked eye, may get injured when the plant is pulled out. Also, consumption of most root vegetables involves uprooting and killing the entire plant. Whereas eating non-root vegetables doesn't kill the plant, it lives on after plucking the vegetables, or it was a plant that grows seasonally and it just withers away anyways, regardless of if somebody plucked it or not. Now, traditionally, Jains have been prohibited from drinking unfiltered water. In the past, when wells were used for water, the cloth used for filtering used to be reversed and some filtered water was poured over it to return the organism to its original body of water. But this practice, of course, is no longer possible because of the use of pipes for water supply. Now, this next fact talks a little bit more about the diets of the Jains. Well, Jains don't eat after sundown or before sunrise. This is because between those times, there's no sunlight. In the old days, when there was no electricity, people couldn't see what they were eating. They could be eating small insects instead of a piece of bread like they thought. Although we have many technological advances since then, the old Jain ideals still stayed around. Another thing to know is that there are a small number of Jains in India who voluntarily fast to death. This is pretty intense, guys. So this practice is known as Santhara, and it's the strongest example of Jain extremism. When a deeply religious man practicing Santhara died in 2015, the state court of Rajasthan declared the practice illegal. But the Jain community responded with protests, and the Indian Supreme Court ended up having to reverse the order. So I guess if there is a religious practice where you practice it till you die or to the death, I guess you can't really pass a law against that, because after all, isn't it someone's choice whether or not they want to remain alive? And let's end off the facts on a more lighter note. The Jains are the most educated religious group and also the wealthiest in India, and by many estimates, the wealthiest around the entire world. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you guys so much for requesting for us to do a video. I definitely learned a lot, and part of why I love doing videos on FTD Facts is because not only do I get to share information with you just so that it can, broaden your understanding of different people around the world, but I also get a new appreciation for people and their beliefs as well. So I benefit from it also. So thank you guys for the requests, and be sure to leave your requests for any future topics, like what other religions you want us to talk about. I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comment section below. And before I end this episode, I want to feature some of you who followed me on Instagram and sent in your photos. So here we go. Our first Instagram shout out goes to It's Sashal, and he says, "Can you give me a shout out in your upcoming video? Because I've been an FTD Facts fan since ages ago, and your videos never stops to amaze me. Kafifi." So here you go, man. Here is the shout out, and thanks for being a big supporter of FTD Facts. I know some of you have been watching our channel since we launched it, so it's pretty amazing that a lot of you are still around. And here we have Urshad Dali 99S. He says, "Hi dear. How are you? My name is Urshad Ali. I'm from Pakistan, Swat. I'm a big fan and supporter of Imran Khan. I watched your video about Imran Khan #2. I love the way you make videos and your work. Great work. Keep it up. Love from Pakistan." Yeah, I remember we did 2 parts to Imran Khan. So I definitely get why he's such a big supporter of Imran Khan. And great photo. It looks like you photoshopped Imran Khan in your photo. Okay, and our final shout out goes to Patel N28. And he says, "Hi Leroy, I'm your biggest fan and I watch all your videos and will keep watching. And also recently I told my friends to watch and subscribe to your channel." Well, thanks so much. Because part of how our channel grows is when you guys share our videos with your friends and family and say, "Hey, watch FTD Facts," and they subscribe. It's pretty awesome. I learned many new things about people, countries, languages, etc. from your channel FTD Facts. I love it, and thanks Leroy. Keep making this kind of videos. And we definitely don't plan to stop. There's so much more learning to do in the world, as well as so many more videos to make. Yeah, we're not stopping. Okay guys, so if you want to be featured in an upcoming episode, it is very simple. Just follow me on Instagram. The link to that is down below, and then send me a photo with a message. Also, you can let me know where you're watching FTD Facts from. So that concludes this episode about Jainism. This religion was definitely very interesting. I learned a lot. These people are dedicated to peace and life on all levels, and I've never really seen such a regard to life from any other group as much as the Jains. Although not the biggest religious group, it looks like their numbers will continue to grow as the years go by. Hey everyone, so if you want to learn more about the different religions in our world, here's a dedicated playlist where we have videos about the different religions. Or if you just want to learn more about the different countries and people and other interesting things about our world, we have videos for that as well. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in another video.